Okay, it's still out here at, well, it's 5:30 in the morning. Normally we'd be seeing a little bit of light coming up, but I forget it's the East Coast, so I don't know, and I don't have cell service to figure out when sunrise is. I'm certainly not going to leave it dark, but I'm up, and normally I get up for work about 5:15, so this is about typically when I'd be up. My eyes are wide awake. I'm going to make some tea. It is not cold out. It barely dewed. I guess that's due to the fall coming out. I was super comfortable in my camp. I don't know if you can see it at night, but or early morning. I guess there is a little light in the sky, but barely. Anyway, I'll show you the camp if I can with this camera. It shows a little bit better in low light situations. Then I'm gonna make some tea, start packing everything up, and then hopefully it'll be light enough to get on out of here. I really don't want to drive out in the dark. Just a personal preference. It is gravel road, not dangerous gravel road, but I'm not terribly tired. I had a good restful night. The thing is, when you go down out in the woods, it's I started reading a book and woke up at with the book on my face, and I was like, oh man, when I go to sleep, and looked down, and it was just 10:30, so I must have gone to sleep about 9:30, and I've had a good restful couple hours anyway, 8-9 hours of sleep, lots of sleep, more than I normally get, and it's just not time to go yet. But let's see what the camp looks like in the dark. I don't know how much low light capability we'll get out of this, but I'm getting ready to leave the campground, and I have to say, the most nerve-wracking thing when I do an adventure is, will the bike start in the morning? It always has, but that always seems like the worst showstopper to me in the world. And it's really not, it's just another problem. But you're here with me, so let's see if we just start this morning. Oh, we're good to go. Alright, broke camp and headed to the house, and using the GPS. I got a little later start, so I probably won't take in so many back roads, but I do want to get back home in a reasonable amount of time. But I do get to do some dirt, so that's fun, and I get to ride a motorcycle, which is what it's all about, just keeping the shiny side up and riding around. And I'm actually pretty pleased with these Shinko tires. They're 70/30, but they're certainly easily good enough for this rocky ground, and then of course the gravel I did. Deep gravel is always a bitch. You just got to keep the wheels moving. But this is no sweat, and it was a great place to camp last night. Very quiet, which is exactly what I wanted. And this road is not closed, so I think it's open. It is pushing me back the way I went before, so that's the way we'll go. I think they opened it for coon season, because last night there car scared the shit out, well, not last night, in the morning, about 5 a.m., right before I started talking to you guys, some coon hunters came through and woke me up. You could hear their dogs barking. Scared the shit out of me. But that's their sport, so good on them. And hope I didn't disturb the coons too much so that they weren't disappointed in their hunt. Another one came back by probably in a couple, I don't know, an hour later, 40 minutes later. And it might have been the same truck, I don't know, I didn't see the first one. But there was a little activity on that road, and that sign normally said road closed, so maybe it's just open for coon season. Either way, it's a good morning to motorcycle, and I actually like starting out on dirt. So it's a good start to a morning. And then, oh, and the sun's coming up. The rest of the day will be a lot of slab today, so I may not record very much. Who wants to watch the interstate rolling by? But you will be subjected to more of my motorcycle musings, perhaps. Oh, look at that. That's pretty. So if you're wondering, this is actually part of Section 3 of the Mid-Atlantic BDR in Virginia, and Section 3 is a nice section, so I don't mind riding it again. Hey guys, I just finished my Seneca Falls trip and wanted to do a quick wrap up of how far I went and how long it took. I just did one overnight. It wasn't even quite 48 hours total. I was back home by 2:30 or 3 o'clock, and I did have some audio issues later on in the dirt. And then the rest of it was pavement and slab as I hightailed it for the house. It was a great shakeout cruise for what comes up in 4 days. I'll be leaving for the Northeast BDR with my buddy Chris. That'll be what's coming up next on the channel. My camping gear is in order, I think. It should be noted I did find the tent stakes underneath the tent, and I felt like a real idiot, but I was just tired when I ended up camping. So I'll be sure to be better prepared and really at least look under the tent when I'm missing tent stakes. I'm going to go through my gear this week, make sure I've got everything, but I'm super excited to start it in 4 days. Can you believe it? In the meantime, the channel will go on as normal. There will be a Friday drop, and then a Monday drop, and then another Friday drop, and I should be back the following Monday, and somewhere in there we'll start the BDR series. And I'm not sure how long it'll take, if I'll break it up by day or just by section, or how I'll do it. But there will be kind of a log of what we did and how we did it and what it looks like. So that's what's coming up on the channel. Like, comment, and subscribe. Stay tuned for more, and see you on the road.